A question I get a lot is how do I make the artwork for the enemies in my game? First, I make a rough sketch of what I would like. Next, I go to a free stock photo site and steal photos containing parts I need to build the enemies. After I obtain the photos, I airbrush and edit them to death in heckin' Ibis Paint and save them as separate PNGs to animate. I then will take the pieces and put them into Moho and assemble and animate the abominations. After that, I save them into separate frames and assemble them into a sprite sheet in Paint.net and throw a bunch of filters onto them. After that, I just toss them into Godot and bam! The free filter I stole really makes it look kind of nice in the analog horror dreamcore aesthetic this game has. Can I ask you guys a quick question? What does slop even mean? I want to use that word for what I'm making, but I'm not sure I have a full understanding of the word. I've heard all my games be called slop before. I've heard them called good compared to indie slop, pixel art slop, slop this, slop that. Does slop mean low effort? Does it mean an overabundance of? I've heard it used for people who put hard work into their projects as well, and I'm just confused. I want a fuller understanding of it, so if you guys want to give your opinion on what it means, or even discuss it in the comments, that might be nice. Now, back on subject. Why did I choose this style for my game? I wouldn't say it was out of passion, but rather necessity. My goal with this project is to learn how to make good games, so I wanted to focus on gameplay first, story second, artwork last. Also, I'm creatively burnt out, and it hurts to put creative juices into anything right now. So I needed a art style that was low effort, but appealing, and not pixel art. There are just way too many people who will write off games as bad just because they use pixel art. I was leaning towards more horror-related styles because, come on. It's not fair how much of a better chance horror games have to be played compared to any other genre. There's even an entire month where that's the only genre people will play. And having people play your game is the best way to find an audience, and that's the second thing I'm after. I originally landed on analog horror because I heard it has a slop problem, because of just how easy it is to make anything analog horror. Just slap a filter, kill your sound quality, and bam. Just add spooky stories about sickos who... And it's an analog horror now. The ease of creation combined with horror was very appealing. But over time, I've been more drawn to weird horror and dreamcore due to it also being easy to create, but also its horror-like appeal without being horror. Like, I think people would play this game thinking it's horror, and that's good, because while I'm not trying to self-deprecate, I have no confidence I can make something scary. I'm a very cutesy artist, and with how much people are being desensitized to horror, I will never be able to make something scary enough to satisfy. I guess you could call this game a mild horror game, though. Not super scary, just a bit spooky. So, yeah. That's why the battles I've been creating have the style they do. It was a conflict of styles that evolved into this. The point is, this style provides what I need, and I'm very grateful that so many people have been impressed by what I've made. I personally feel very indifferent about it, so I'll need you guys to hold me accountable in making sure this game meets your expectations. I have a playable test demo you can try out and give me feedback on while I build this. I just added a brand new update that adds a new playable character and 6 new enemies to challenge. The demo is in my Discord server, and there should be an invite to it in the description of this video. Also, I wanted to mention